Hey everyone, this is Kit Cabela's Hard Lens Media, and this is Perspective. So, Joe Biden this week got an endorsement from former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Okay, well that's the final nail in his coffin. I mean, who else is she going to bring to the Joe Biden campaign? I mean, right now the Biden campaign has to vote blue no matter who people and solid Democrats. You know, a lot of liberals. So, smart move in expanding your base. I mean, I don't know. This, again, waste of time, and that entire town hall was difficult to sit through and watch. And of course, you know, a lot of people are saying, well, Hillary Clinton gave her endorsement. That's it. Joe Biden has us in the bag. Yeah, okay. I remember 2016 when everyone was saying that Hillary Clinton was going to beat Trump. That's not how things turned out. Now, did it? But something interesting happened during that town hall that's catching a lot of people's attention. Progressives, conservatives, people who just don't want to vote at all, independents. Everyone's noticing it. Everyone's talking about it. When Joe Biden fell asleep when Hillary Clinton was speaking. In fact, you know, throughout that entire town hall, she was doing most of the talking. I guess perhaps maybe people trained Joe Biden to speak very little during his town halls and interviews, or just, you know, just be there standing. But something happened and he dozed off. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being too harsh.
But we've also seen it when we look at the pictures of those people on the front lines. Do you know 80% of all healthcare workers in America are women? And 1 out of 3 jobs held by women in our country has been classified as essential. So this is an issue that affects all of us, young and old, every kind of background, from every walk of life.
So, yeah, it looked like he was dozing off. It looks like he was tired, sleepy. Now, of course, people are going to say that, oh, maybe he was looking down at his notes, you know, being serious. Or perhaps maybe he was listening in deep thought. Like, yes, Hillary Clinton's saying everything that's right, and I'm closing my eyes like this. Yeah, that's not what it looked like. But perhaps, I don't know, someone's going to make the excuse of, he was just resting his eyes. Look, if it doesn't work for a kid in elementary school when they're falling asleep in class, it's not going to work for somebody that's running for the highest office in the land. Don't sell me that garbage. I mean, again, Joe Biden's worst enemy is Joe Biden. That's it. I mean, again, this is another video that's going to be used against him by the Trump campaign. Add that on to the entire treasure trove of videos of Biden making gas or doing something stupid or saying something really, really uncomfortable. I mean, this is the Democratic nominee. This is the guy. It's clear that there's something wrong with Joe Biden, and whoever his handlers are, I don't care, you know, but whoever they are, should either be fired or severely reprimanded. I mean, I don't know. How can you let this happen? But every single town hall that Joe Biden has hosted has had technical errors, has had him making gas or being stupid or doing something else completely out of left field. I mean, does anyone care? I mean, possibly the Democrats just want to lose this thing and move on to 2024. Oh, God, we got to wait another 4 years for this disaster to repeat itself. But maybe I'm wrong. Here, let's just watch that clip again one more time. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm being too mean. Check it out.
But we've also seen it when we look at the pictures of those people on the front lines. Do you know 80% of all healthcare workers in America are women? And 1 out of 3 jobs held by women in our country has been classified as essential. So this is an issue that affects all of us, young and old, every kind of background, from every walk of life.
Oh, sorry, I dozed off for a second. It was tiresome. Very tiresome to watch that again. I had to sit through that entire town hall. It was a huge ordeal. It was very difficult to watch. And it's difficult to hear Hillary Clinton speak. I always knew that somehow, some way, she would get herself involved in this election cycle. But I just didn't expect her to come back so soon after she tried to smear Representative Tulsi Gabbard. But okay, Great. Hillary Clinton endorsement and Joe Biden's falling asleep through it. I could sympathize a little bit maybe with Joe Biden in regards to hearing Hillary Clinton speak. So, good. Great. All right. Just another thing for the Trump campaign to use against Joe Biden because Joe Biden is his own worst enemy. We have said this before. The Democrats like to lose. And the Democrats have chosen a guy with a flawed history and somebody who clearly is not self-aware of the mistakes that he has made in the past as well as during his entire campaign. But leave it to corporate media to say, well, Joe Biden's the front runner, name recognition. I mean, how does this inspire confidence? It doesn't. And again, we got two individuals, Donald Trump and Joe Biden, who are running for the highest office of the land. This is what it's all come down to. Two guys who make mistakes, two guys who are very old, two individuals who don't care about the working class people. And we have a real threat with COVID-19. There's right now, again, as it stands, there's no cure for it. We are entering into a Great Depression. And plus we have the threat of climate change and numerous other issues that our current government is refusing to address. And someone like Joe Biden, if he's president, what's he going to do? Fall asleep at the wheel? I mean, that's great. We got a crazy guy whose history is in regards to reality television. And then we have Joe Biden, whose political history has shown that he's been on the wrong side of every single issue. But then again, maybe I'm wrong. You know, Joe Biden, he doesn't always fall asleep. I mean, there's not another video out there of him making that kind of mistake again. I mean, he would never do that. I mean, especially early on when he was at least still somewhat on point. But oh wait, I found this gem way back when Barack Obama was still president and Vice President Joe Biden was falling asleep.
It says that 10 years from now, if you're a 65-year-old who's eligible for Medicare, you should have to pay nearly $6,400 more than you would today. It says instead of guaranteed health care, you will get a voucher. And if that voucher isn't worth enough to buy the insurance that's available in the open marketplace, well, tough luck. You're on your own. Put simply, it ends Medicare as we know it.
So, history repeats itself, I guess, or I don't know. It rhymes. Something. This is the front runner. This is somebody that the establishment has chosen. And to all the other Democratic candidates, you know, to ones I respected and to the ones I didn't like, you know, at the end of the day, your campaigns would have been doing a lot better than Joe Biden is doing right now. And I hope that that document that all of you signed, that the DNC made you guys sign, saying that you will all support the front runner no matter who it is and you'll all be there. How are you going to pull this disaster out of the fire? This is why people are leaving the establishment parties. This is why more and more Americans are identifying themselves as independents. We need real leadership, and we got to break this two-party system. Joe Biden, the front runner, can't stay awake during his own town hall, receiving a key endorsement. Good luck, vote blue no matter who. Good luck, Democrats, because it's just not going to work. And if it does, in the odd hypothetical scenario that it does, you'll be barely winning. You're not inspiring confidence. This doesn't inspire strength. But I guess everyone has that Trump derangement syndrome. Well, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong about everything. So this is where all of you can come in. Type in the comment section below and tell me what you think. Do you think Joe Biden was falling asleep, or was it something else entirely different? Will this be used against him by the Trump campaign? Let's have this discussion. Let's actually talk about this, because chances are we're going to see this video again being played by maybe the Trump campaign or somebody associated with the Trump campaign, maybe a super PAC, something like that, because it's going to stay around. This is Kit Cabell with Hard Lens Media, and this is Perspectives. Peace, everyone.